is that? Grand Rising Soul Family. Happy Sunday to you. Happy Soul Day to you. Y'all already know the deal, man. Get us up to 3K likes so we can start church, man. Peace and love to everybody out there. Peace and love. Supreme Rising. Supreme Rising. How you doing? Supreme Rising. Yeah, let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's go on and like this thing up. You know what I'm saying? Let me like it with you. Let me like it too. Because I like me too. You feel what I'm saying? Today's, we're going to do 2 Soul Day services today, family. We're going to do 2 Soul Day services. And they're basically going to be the same. So, you know, but I don't know. Whatever channel messages come through. But I'm going to try to keep these joints within 45 minutes to an hour. Because, you know, try to keep the time down. Because, you know, people attention span is short as a mug. I be trying to challenge y'all to focus longer because that's what the power is. The power is in you focusing your energy longer instead of distorting it. I try not to succumb to the perspective that everybody is short attention span. I try not to succumb to that. And I wish you guys wouldn't either. But I'm just a messenger. I'm just the messenger. Ooh, look, 70, what's that? Yeah, it was 7079 to say 737-777. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it, y'all. Man, Supreme Rising, man. Tap in. Look, let me know how y'all doing out there today. You know what I'm saying? Let me know how y'all doing out there today. We're going to learn some really interesting, basically, we're going to learn some really interesting, wisdom that you can use on your path, that you can, use in your everyday life. You feel what I'm saying? Please stop. What the heck is that? Stop. Ashe, who that? Supreme Rising. Mohammed. All I could just see is Mohammed. You know what I'm saying? If I say anybody's name wrong, you know, excuse me for that, y'all, because that's just the way I talk. I talk a little funny. And it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, man. Thank you for sharing the lives. Thank you for liking. Come on, y'all. Come on in. Get us up to 3K likes so we can keep it moving today, man. Today is Soul Day service number 1. After we do this one, you know, I'm going to tap into doing it 2 times. That way, you know, the morning people can hit their service and they can see it. And then those who aren't available in the morning, they can watch it in the evening at 1:11 p.m. So this is my first time doing the 11:11 church service. So I'm interested to see how this is going to go back. But yeah, guys, look at the picture behind me. This is where we're tapping in today. We're tapping into the science of John 3:16, the ethereal mechanics behind it, and the 3 heavens of which the 5 states of matter manifest into the illusion. So today, you're really going to learn church for real, and you're really going to learn, like, from my perspective, how I see it as far as us being self-aware. Ashe, who said, hey girl, hey? Hey girl. How you doing, girl? Yeah, for God so loved the world. Oh yeah, we about to tap in. Listen, today I'm definitely, like, the objective is just for me to basically give you a perspective and higher viewpoint of yourself that you don't even know. And that with this higher viewpoint, you then can use that self-awareness as power to basically navigate you and push you further in your everyday life. You know what I'm saying? That's my intention. That's my goal. I set it down. If you guys receive that grand supreme intention, type 9 in the comments. Type 9 in the comments. You already know we're going to get started. I just got to get acquainted. Oh, yeah, come on now. We got, 94 people in here. Let's get it. Let's get it. Look, y'all, the science. Today we're going to cover the science of it, like, so that you can have an actual, visual of how I see the Matrix, of how I see the world. You're going to learn a lot about yourself that you didn't know about yourself, and you're going to learn fresh perspectives. You know what I'm saying? Listen, we're releasing that dogmatic perspective, and we're literally just using everything as a tool. You feel what I'm saying? And there's a lot of tools out here, a lot of magic books, a lot of tools out here, y'all. I'm gonna break this thing down to you in a way that you're gonna be looking like, bro, this was in our face the whole time and we didn't see it. Like, so you're telling me that I'm this and I'm that and I could do this, and yes, I'm telling you that. Right before we get started, guys, I want you to know that you are strong, you are amazing, you are powerful, you are intelligent, you are a scientist, you know what I'm saying? You are scientific, you know what I'm saying? And life is one sci-fi. You know what a sci-fi is? Sci-fi is a scientific fictional, right? It's science fictional. That's what life is. Life is a sci-fi movie. Hey, I'm telling you what I know now. I'm telling you what I know now. That's what they say in the country. That's what they say down south. I'm telling you what I know now. That's how my grandmother and they used to be. I'm telling you that. Ashe. Okay, we almost there. We got 2,000 likes. If you are new and you just come on here, where the heck the 50 people just go? Anyways, it don't matter. They weren't supposed to be here. This message was too bright for them. So, if you just got here, thank you for your follows. I do receive the follows. If you just got here, do me one quick favor, please. One quick favor before we get started. Let me know if this is your first time coming across my lives and if you are new to me and my energy. Let me know down low. Just type I'm new. Just type I'm new down low. You feel what I'm saying? Hey. Okay. You're going to listen to all my new people out there. You're going to love this. Actually, I'm thinking about, matter of fact, let's do it. I got a free book today, right? And we're going to do a giveaway today, right? Today's Church Sunday, we're going to do a giveaway. Our goal is 10K likes, right? Our goal is 10K likes. On top of our goal, somebody is going to win. Somebody is going to win one of my books today. And this is my best-selling book. Like, this book be selling like hotcakes, right? It's called, y'all can't really see it because I got the thing going, but it's called Get in the Game 2, A Multidimensional Perspective, the Metaphysical Universal Law Book of Divine Justice. And this book is going to guide you on your life. It's a spirit guide in the book. You feel me? So it's everything and more that you need. It's like the Empress in a physical form. You feel what I'm saying? It's everything. And in order to win this book, I'm going to let you guys know what you need to do to win the book. We're going to do a contest today, guys. We're going to do a giveaway contest today. This is divinely guided. I didn't even plan on doing no giveaways contest. So we're going to do a giveaway contest today. I'm going to give away a book. And it comes with the Oracle deck. Right here is the Oracle deck. But we won't be giving the deck away. We're just giving the book away. And you can purchase the deck, on sale. Here's the deck right here, though. And so it's a book that have 99 universal spiritual laws in it that will guide you to authentic freedom. So the whole point in this thing here, my whole objective is to offer you an perspective of authentic freedom. With authentic freedom, you can literally buy you can literally buy your life back, your soul back. Anything that has been taken from you, you will have it back because it is yours. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it was taken from you injustice and unrightfully, and your ancestors made bad decisions and blase. You feel what I'm saying? That's too much talking. I really wish y'all get up on y'all telepathy. For real. I've been teaching telepathy at my website for 3 years. And man, I'm telling you, we to the point now, like, it's going down. Listen, I've even taught it on my old YouTube channels that got hacked and canceled and all that craziness when I was talking that craziness on my website. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, the telepathy is way easier, y'all, because it like take too much to just talk and just words. You know what I'm saying? That take too much energy. Like, I'm telling you, once you tap into telepathy, and you really got somebody that like you guys consciously can do it, like consciously to each other, like friends, whatever, however. Look, y'all. Now hold up. This joint say law of optical illusion. Now listen, I was just about to tell y'all about the giveaway, but I ended up shuffling the oracle cards to let y'all know, like, okay, this the oracle cards. I channeled the message that I always channel before church, and I'm gonna give you the channel message, man. Let's take that out. Let's take the law of belief out. Let's take the optical illusion out. This is crazy. The parallel experience out and the collective consciousness, because I mean that was supposed to be out. And unconditional love. I mean, because that's crazy. You can't make that up. Anyways, to win the book, here's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to share. You got to share this live. You got to share this live with 5 people that you know will like this content. And then, yep. And yeah, you got to share the live with at least 5 people, right? Now, when you share the live, you send a screenshot. You send a screenshot to my email. I'm gonna give you my email right here. Share the live with 5 people right now. Send a screenshot. Also, if you're new here and you just getting here, before we start church, I always do this one thing, right? Because I'm not really asking for your money. You know, I'm not asking for your money. However, I do need something from you, and that's to subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? You can subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you subscribe here right here with the stars, if you press the stars and you subscribe, then you your comments get heard first, and you get free readings. I give free readings to everybody that subscribes to my TikTok. However, if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel, before we get started, I want to give and take. It's balanced. So I want you to go to my YouTube channel and help me to get to 500 subscribers, okay? So as many of you I have here, if you new here, this is for the new people. If you're not new here, just work with me, guys. You already know how this thing go. So if you are new here, go to it's a YouTube icon, right? It's a YouTube icon. It's a YouTube icon that's in my bio. Click that YouTube icon, go to my YouTube channel immediately and subscribe. Once you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you're going to see how to heal trauma in 21 days and definitely shadow work workbook. And what I want you to do, thank you for subscribing, Moonchild. Appreciate that. And what I want you to do, right, is I want you to download that ebook. And I want you to work on yourself for 21 days. I want you to heal your shadow work. I want you to go within the depths of your consciousness and unlock parts of yourself so that you can regain power over your mind, your soul, and your spirit. Okay? I'm charging you nothing. I'm just asking you to do that. It's free. It's free to go subscribe, and it's free to download the ebook. However, I'm going to let you know the ebook is not for resale. It's free. So you get it, you work on it, you share it with other people, and you tell them to come and download it through my website. You feel what I'm saying? Ashe for all the gifts that's been here. So when y'all do that, let me know. When y'all do that, let me know. But we about to get real started on here. So as far as the book, you know, you share the live to 5 people. Make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. Make sure that you have your ebook. Make sure that you are following the TikTok. You feel what I'm saying? And then you share my YouTube with 5 people. So you share the live with 5 people. And you also share my YouTube link with 5 people that you know. And then you send a screenshot. And you send a screenshot and you will get this book. Now this book right here, you ain't listening. This book right here is magic. I'm talking magic. Anyways, if you want to see it closer, you can check it out on my TikTok. I got a TikTok video of it. So let's get into today's message. We got what, 5K up in here? Yeah, we got about 5K likes. That's cool. Now I'm waiting for everybody to get back and let me know. Now to the new people. Now to the new people, are you still here? Was you patient enough to stay? Comment down in the comments to my new people that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you would like, it's easy to subscribe to my YouTube channel. All you got to do is click the YouTube icon that's in my bio. Help me to get to 500 subscribers, okay? This is my 3rd YouTube channel, and I'm trying to get this one back up because I had to start over. I subscribed. So, bet. Marcus, do me a favor, Marcus. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link is in my bio. And download my free shadow workbook. Okay, it's a 21-day self-heal process and a journey that will take you on, a journey to within yourself. You know what I'm saying? To help heal your inner child. I'm trying to hear this knowledge first. Okay. You trying to hear this knowledge first. What is that? That's just like you coming on here. You know what? I'm not gonna So Kiki said, I apologize, but how do you subscribe? So you see the YouTube link? It's like the actual YouTube icon. It's a play button inside a circle, right? A square. You go to my bio, you look at the play button inside, you press that YouTube icon. The YouTube icon, you press it. Once you press the YouTube icon, it's gonna take you to my YouTube channel. Subscribe. All you gotta do is press the subscribe button. You press the subscribe button and then you download the How to Heal Trauma Workbook. Okay, it's an ebook, a free shadow work ebook. And I mean, that's up to you if you want to, but I'm telling you, as far as the path to authentic freedom, if I was you, I would take heed and I would get it. Who is that? Muhammad. Thank you, Muhammad. Thank you, Muhammad. Right. So before we get started, guys, now my book, right? My book. I'm doing a book giveaway today, and I already given the instructions to win the book. The instructions is you got to share this live right here specifically to 5 people. And then you also got to share my YouTube link with 5 people. You feel what I'm saying? And make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure that you are following. And make sure that you have your How to Heal Trauma workbook. Ashe. Alright, with that being said, let's get up on in this thing. Where we at? Alright, that's decent. That's decent. So whoever said I'm trying to hear some knowledge first, like you should, if anything, you should be the type that have supported financially. The way you want here demanding somebody to give something first for you to do something for free, that sounds so manipulative. And I'm called to block you. I'm called to block you. Really, I'm called to block you. And then you need to go make a fake account to even try to get any of my energy. Like, I'm called to block you, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Give me a second, because your spirit, you might just not know, man. Give me a second to tap in to even see who and what the heck you is. Because y'all got me messed up on here. You need to be being grateful. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be coming over here demanding me to do stuff. Like, honestly, you got the wrong one. Alright, so type 9s in this joint if y'all ready to move on. We got 7K, that's more than enough. Our goal is 10K. Our goal is 10K. I'ma leave the haters in the box in here, y'all. I was gonna block them, but I ain't even gonna do it because honestly, those be the one that share your content the most. I'm gonna be honest with you. The people that dislike you, it wasn't even like that. I don't know. But that was the energy it was feeling like. I'm trying to hear this knowledge first before I subscribe to your YouTube channel. It's either you subscribe to my YouTube channel or not. Don't be wishy-washy with my energy. And peace and love to you, by the way. You feel me? But I don't play that. Don't be wishy-washy with me. Either you... Listen, y'all. Either you take me as I am, or you don't take me at all. Either you mess with me, or you don't. Either way, it don't matter because I love me. I touch me. I hug me. I hold me. And that's all that matters. At 222. At 222 with the lover's card on top. Self-love, man. It don't matter because I love myself. And that's word from my mama. And I ain't talking about the mama that I came out of her vagina. I'm talking about the earth. Yeah. Either you mess with me or you don't. Either way, it don't matter because at 222, I love me. I hugs me. I holds me. And that's all that matters, pimpin'. So, Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Now, I know you said it wasn't like that, V. However, that's the way I felt. So, it was your approach. But I don't got no beef with you. I didn't block you. I'm gonna let you stay here because, it is what it is. Everything is relevant. Everything is relevant. I put before I subscribe something to later. I don't know. That seemed like that's a bot. I'm not even about to get no attention to that because, So, we got 26 people in here. Let's get this thing started. Screenshot and shit. Oh, hell no. Let me get this person up out of here. I was going to try to keep the person up in this joint, but what the heck is they talking about? Nobody even gave you a picture to... Who the fuck? You know what, y'all? They mess with them. You know what? Let me woosah. Because ain't nobody got the energy or power to get me up out of my space. Let me drink some water. Some holy water. Miranda. I like that name, Miranda. That reminds me of Miranda. That reminds me of somebody. Like, not from the past, but like one of my guardian angels or something. Alright, so yeah, let's get it, y'all. Now listen. Let's start this thing off right. First off, I want to say I'm grateful for y'all. I'm grateful for anybody who has bought any of my books. I'm grateful for anybody who has ordered from my TikTok shop lately. That joint been booming. Thank you for anybody who has bought any of my service, consultations, readings. Thank you for anybody that has joined any of my programs. Thank you for anybody who has bought any of my lectures. Like, I'm just grateful. Thank you for anybody that has subscribed to my channel. Thank you for those who actually watch my stuff genuinely with, the intention to learn. Even thank you for the people that come through stealing ideas. You know what I'm saying? Thank you to the celebrities that be over here doing that too, because we already know the celebrities. That's how they do. The celebrities, they come through, steal your stuff, and then go put it up on their platform like they did it. You feel what I'm saying? It be like that. Anyways, thank you to everybody that's been here, that's been here. Let's get started. This is gonna be a short service, guys. So, starting today's message. Yeah. I'm hearing the song in my head. Alright, so starting today's message, guys. This is crazy that when I opened the cards out, that's what came out. But, starting today's message, I have a channel message, of course. And let's get into the channel message right here and right now. If you don't know who I am, my name is Lord Hika Soul Ra, aka the Black Butterfly. And you can call me Black Butterfly for short. I appreciate that. You feel what I'm saying? To my ancestors, thank you for doing what I asked y'all to do. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the help I get from the other side, here and there and everywhere. You feel me? So, let's start off with this divine message. Alright. The first channel message that I got, it's just simple. Is the universe does give out shortcuts, right? The universe does give out shortcuts, and it's called intuition. Your intuition saves you time, energy, and money. Now, I've been teaching a lot about intuition for a while now, but I've been getting real deep with the intuition of how to time travel with it and how it's your compass tool and things of the sort like that. So that wasn't really strange that came through today from the ancestors. Also, today what came through was basically a seahorse, right? A seahorse. Like, you see the seahorse right here? This what came through as the channel message today. And this is what I received from it, right? So the channel message from the divine gatekeeper we call seahorse. Now, I didn't know if you guys knew, but the high priestesses and the high priest, the divine high priest and the divine high priestesses, true, organic, authentic frequencies, they are what you call divine gatekeepers. And they are holders of the souls of their time line, or of their time slot, of their time continuum. And there's a lot of energies and entities that are crossing timelines, coming in and out of the system, And this is the awareness that I'm trying to bring to you guys, so that you can be aware of when you're actually crossing timelines and when you're actually doing these multidimensional aspects, right? The more you become your multidimensional self, the more being divine gets tricky, especially communicating with other people who are in the same divinity rank as you. Communication gets kind of tricky. But the seahorse is what we have. So the seahorse comes to bring us a symbol of good luck or a symbol of God luck, right? In our individual travels between the states of consciousness. It brings the sense of high priestess energy because it is the link between the spiritual and the observable worlds. The seahorse symbolizes right intuition and the ability to see the past, present, and the future at the same time. So that's like crazy that came through today, guys. So the seahorse, you know what I'm saying? How connected are you to the seahorse? Like, when I hold it up to you, do you have any resemblance? What thoughts come to you as far as me holding the seahorse up? And how do you ever feel about the seahorse? You know what I'm saying? Like how does it resonate with you? You can comment that on YouTube or here, whatever, in the comments whenever you do see this video. So yeah, that reminds me of the high priestess, the high priest energy, that which we were talking about, the gatekeepers. And it's also mainly your intuition. Thank you for the roses, by the way. I love roses. So it's also mainly about your intuition, right? And so your intuition is everything. That's your empress. Your empress is everything. And your intuition is your empress. You feel what I'm saying? So you need that. You feel what I'm saying? You need that, because every emperor needs an empress. You feel me? And every empress needs an emperor. Like, together they are whole within themselves, but together they are mega. Like, they are megarific. You feel what I'm saying? So power, that's what you're talking about. Power couples and power. That's what you're talking about. Powerhouses, right? Powerhouses. All right. So the overall message, so the overall message of that was use your intuition to practice the law of multidimensional perspective in order to gain a better position in our lives. So this is what the divine, the mother empress, wants us to, you hear that horn? This is what she wants us to basically experience. She wants us to use our intuition to practice the law of multidimensional perspective in order to get a better position in our lives. Okay, so let me look in my book and read what the multidimensional perspective is. And I'm doing a book giveaway too, by the way, guys. I already dropped the instructions in there, and so you can tap in and get you one. Everybody want one of these. Get you one of these. All right. So 97. The the metaphysical universal law of multidimensional perspective states that when a person is viewing the game from multiple perspectives, that they have a higher chance of manifesting a greater reality. The person who practices this law has the power to influence the masses remotely, indirectly, and doing so without applying much pressure. This law allows a person to become a master player and a grid programmer of the simulation. A multidimensional perspective is a combination of all existing probabilities, and it allows a person to be the observer while still playing the game actively. I said we live in a sci-fi movie. You keep on playing, boy. I'm trying to tell you, want to be over here, because what I'm teaching is freedom, and you can just taste it. You can feel it. Like, if you know authenticity and like when you feel my energy, like my heart, like it's made of gold. Like, you feel like let me just my moment of silence to my damn self, man. I just need to. I came a long way, man. I came a long way. Through God. Whoever said that? Through God. Yeah, because I believe in the higher power. I know that higher power is the power that animates my lower self. However, I still aspire to the higher power, because right now, I'm not the higher self. I'm the compressed self. You know what I'm saying? I'm the human self. I'm the compressed self at this very present moment. And so you gotta look at it like that. It ain't like you bowing down to yourself. You deserve to be bowed down to. You deserve to be worshipped. You deserve to be praised. You feel what I'm saying? You are worthy of being praised and worshipped, and you are worthy to be bowed down to. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, everybody in the comments say, I am worthy to be praised. Listen, type in the comments right now, I am worthy to be praised. You feel what I'm saying? Type in the comments. I want you to say that affirmation. I am worthy to be praised. I am worthy to be praised. You are worthy of love. Mm. I want to be I'm worthy of true, organic, genuine, authentic love, not just any love. Because when you say love, you gotta be more specific with the universe. They be done sent you fake love. They be done sent you karmic love. You better be more specific. I am worthy to be praised. Listen, y'all, I am worthy to be praised. I am worthy to be praised. You feel me? Yeah, self-love first. You are worthy. And that's what I want you to know about yourself today. You know, if you don't leave with nothing else, leave with the fact that you are worthy to be praised. And I praise and worship you whenever. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Not out of jealousy, just because that's how I move. We deserve to be worshiping and praising each other. We have to. Like, instead of putting each other down, that's why I see people, I call people my lady, my Lord. I call myself Lord. Like, that's just how it is. But you gotta match the frequency of it. I ain't just calling everybody that. I ain't just calling everybody that. Alright, so boom. That's the channel message. That was lit. The seahorse came through. The seahorse came through and gave us that. Alright, so today's lecture, guys. Let me move out the way so y'all can see. Today's lecture, or today's Soul Day sermon, I should say. You feel me? Let me get some water first, y'all. It's so amazing, the connection with life that I've gained over the past 3 years. Like, my life has changed tremendously, and I would have never, ever in a million years could I have imagined. I couldn't even have manifested it on my own. Like, I remember the time. Let me tell you a story. Pay attention to your thoughts and be careful about what you're thinking right now, because the power of this moon, because I've been seeing this moon, even though it ain't here yet, but to me it is here. And I've been seeing the effects of this moon for the last 7 days. And it's just getting stronger and stronger and stronger and stronger. And last night, the moon was so strong. Like, spirits was everywhere. I'm talking about spirits was everywhere. Everywhere I turned around, I'm like, bro, I had to tell the energies last night to back up. Like, back up some. Back up some. You know what I'm saying? I had to tell the spirits to back up, because I need my space. And you got to put boundaries up. You got to put boundaries up. Ashe. Ashe. Thank you, Miss Miranda. Alright, so the science of 316, guys. Oh, that's what I was about to tell you. So I remember the day, like, this is what I want you to know, to watch your thoughts, because you are the magician, right? And the magician is the creator. You are the creator, right? I remember the day that I manifested myself being homeless. Like, I wanted that. Like, my soul, like, how weird is this? Listen to what I'm gonna tell y'all. This is a true truth right here. Absolute truth, right? So, I remember that day, I took my consciousness unconsciously, but I remember when it happened. I took my consciousness and I envisioned myself, right? This before I knew about manifestation, or this is when I knew, like, oh, my thoughts manifest real fast, but I really wasn't seeing the connection of me actually manifesting the thoughts. So, you know, I was right there, and I was sitting on the bus one day. I was in Atlanta, Georgia, and I was riding the MARTA bus or something. I was going to my house, because I had this real big house or whatever. I was, like, married and all of this. Anyways, so I'm driving down there. I mean, not driving, I'm on the bus, and I'm going down the street. And I remember, like, I literally remember having, like, a That's So Raven moment. Like, I had the earphones in my ear, and the next thing you know, I, like, zoned out, and I literally seen myself, like, homeless. I visualized it. I literally visualized it. It was like I was a child. It was like I was an innocent child. And I didn't really know what I was doing, but my soul wanted that. So I said that to say this. Sometimes there are things happening here, and we, as our human form and our human self, we really don't have a grasp or understanding how humongous we really are. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's so hard to see it. And so sometimes our higher self, this is why I aspire to my higher power, and I believe and know that a higher power of wisdom and matter, condensate, both condensate matter, guides me through the reality. I know this for a fact. And connecting with it has changed my entire life. And I'm just going to tell you that. I was right there. I was like, dang, I dreamed of me being homeless. And then what I did right after I envisioned it that day on the bus, I'll never forget. Right after I envisioned it, I literally start putting the action in to make it a reality. I never messed up my money. Like, even when I was 13, and I ran away from home, I was like 13, 14, whatever, because, things was hectic. I remember, I always used to have this rule where I always used to have at least $500 in my pocket or $1,000, you know what I'm saying, at like 14, 15 years old, because we was like grown kids or whatever. And that was like my rule. So I always learned from being in the streets and hustling and stuff like that to profit my money. I knew how to manage money really good as far as my astrological chart is set up too, right? So that's like a natural innate ability. I know how to handle finances really, really well, and I know how to coach other people's finances and stuff like that. So I started taking the steps to be homeless. I started misusing my money. I started hard substances. Like, what in the heck was I thinking about? But now that I think back on it and I can see it and I can play it, I'm like, my soul agreed to that. And it was nothing my human self could really do about it. And so I'm telling you that to say that sometimes we just got to go with the flow and we got to release from control. And when we do, everything is going to be better in your life. You know what I'm saying? Whoever needs this message right now, you know what I'm saying? When you do release control from having to control everything, because you really don't have, it's an illusion. This is an illusion. And so you really don't have a choice. Even the choices that you think you made that are so-called bad, these were still good choices because everything is relevant. And you got to look at it like that. So please watch your thoughts, family. Watch your thoughts, because right now, the power of this moon and everything, you may think a thought and something may just appear. That's how viral, these thoughts is vibrated right now. That you think a thought, somebody who you don't even know, you might be soul tribe with, y'all might telepathically send, I'm telling you, it's crazy. So, the science of Jhon 3:16 and the three heavens, of which the 5 states of matter manifest into the illusion. Okay, so what is the illusion? Right now, the life that we are so-called living here, or the living condition and circumstance that we have manifested ourselves in. Thank you, Shelly Star. That we have manifested ourselves in. Right, this present position is what you call an illusion. Right, now let's break down what illusion really actually means really, really fast. So illusion lets you know immediately. How you doing? Happy Sunday to you. So illusion lets you know literally that ILL means, we all know that ill means the opposite of up. You know what I'm saying? Ill means like sick, or like something's off. Ill means something's off about it, right? So illusion, that's something off about your vision. Illusion means illusion means something's off about your vision. Meaning that the eyes are not recording the data and information in the right way. And everything that's on the surface is not the truth. You know what I'm saying? In order for the truth, if you want to know the truth of who you are, you got to go beyond the surface of yourself and into the depths of your heart to find out who you truly are. So even when you leave your body and your spirit disconnects itself from its actual physical essence, it then goes through a process. You know what I'm saying? I know this because I'm connected to the other side like no other. And it literally goes through a whole process. So, your eyes, the physical senses, don't let the physical senses lie to you, because that's going to create your reality. And it's like that simple, okay? So what is an illusion, right? An illusion is a misleading image, right? And we know that image literally means mind trick, right? Right? Image, the actual word image, image, literally means mind trick or matrix, whatever you want to call it. Mind tricks means matrix. It's the same thing. The mind is playing tricks on itself. You feel what I'm saying? So image, that's what that means. So it says a misleading image presented to the vision optically by using refracted and perfect angles of light in abstract number sequence. Now that's my own definition that I made up and looked up, that I channeled. But when I cut the deck When I cut the deck, the first card that came out was this. The law of optical illusion. So that's just, for me, that's just confirmation that, you know, I'm connecting with the source of that, of which I am. And so let's read the law of optical illusion real quick in the book. Let's just read that real quick before we really tap into it. This is going to be a quick lesson, guys. Very quick. I'm glad a lot of that energy that was on here kind of backed off. So now we're really good. Optical illusion. Let's find it. Where are you? Oh, 69. What? See, look at that. 69 is the number of yin and yang. It's the number of creation. It's the number of creation. 69. I'm laughing, man, because 69, boy. Yeah. So, it's the number of life. So, the metaphysical universal law of optical illusion. Now, this is the book we're doing the free giveaway for, guys. So, the metaphysical universal law of optical illusion states that nothing really exists and that everything is really nothing at all. Hold up. Let's say that again. Where did I get this information from? I channeled it from the Akashic Records. So, the metaphysical universal law of optical illusion states that nothing really exists and that everything is really nothing at all. It states that there is no space and all experience is nothing but imaginary illusions. Void and nothingness is the creation point of all illusion. Damn, somebody say, Shay! I just felt that in my soul. Listen, type 999 if you just felt that in your soul. You know what I'm saying? Type 999 if you just felt what I just said in your soul. You feel me? You feel me? Cause I felt it. I almost teleported up out my body just now. Like, y'all was about to be looking and y'all was just about to see a glitch. I almost jumped timelines. I almost jumped timelines just now. So that's crazy, man. Let me run that back one more time. The law of optical illusion, bro. So the metaphysical universal law of optical illusion states that nothing really exists and that everything is really nothing at all. It states that there is no space and all experience is nothing but imaginary illusions. Void and nothingness is the creation point of all. So that literally says that nothing exists, bro, and everything that do exist is imaginary illusions. Now, what is an illusion again? An illusion is a misleading image presented to the vision optically by using refracted and perfect angles of light and abstract number sequence. Man, you ain't got to tell me that I'm preaching because I know I am. You ain't got to tell me a damn thing. Number 2, it says something, an illusion is something that deceives or misleads intellectually. Now, intellectually is the swords and the tarot. So that is all about your mental, your mind, your thinking process. You feel what I'm saying? The spirit, right? Intellectual, that's air. Swords, that's all about the spirit. You feel me? So something that deceives or misleads intellectually. Perception of something objectively existing in such a way as to cause misinterpretation of its actual nature. So an illusion. Everything that exists in an imaginary optical illusion. Right? So this means that we can use optical illusion to tap into our brains. This is why I've released that Divine Base Grid Programming new book. The newest book I just released, Divine Base Grid Programming. And that's literally what we're doing. We're using the mind from a metaphysical perspective, and it's never been done before on this planet. It's never been done before. That's original creation. And nobody can't, redo it because they ain't me. So, perception of something objectively existing in such a way as to cause misinterpretation of its actual nature. So not only are the eyes basically feeding us misinterpretation and misconception of data of the actual nature of what's really going on. So that's what you're going to learn today. You're going to learn what it really looks like on the other side. You're going to learn from my imagination, what I really see. I'm going to basically let you into my head. That's what I be doing. I be showing you guys these images that I be creating. They literally come from nowhere. And I just like manifest it here. Like for real, they are sent from the ethereal substance or the substance consciousness of what you call God. So I'm going to tell you something about yourself that you're not aware about yourself, right? If this is an illusion, then that makes you the what? If this is an illusion, then that makes you the what? Somebody type it down below. If life is an illusion, then this makes you what? Let's see what you guys come up with. And make sure y'all hitting the like button too, because the goal is 10K likes. We got enough people to be done hit 10K already. It's 40 people in here. Ooh, somebody said something beautiful. The dreamer. That's amazing. That's so gorgeous. Who the hell said that? Jump. I think Jumpstart. Jumpstart. Good shit. The magician, the dream. Yes, it makes you. Yes, it makes you the illusion, right? But it also makes you the illusionist. So everybody here is an illusionist. And we are creating our own illusions. And what happens is this. We get high and we get addicted to how we feel when others admire our illusions. Somebody say, Shay, man. Somebody say, Shay, man. Did you hear what I just said? Everything here is the source of which you have created. You are the source of every illusion here. You are the source of. Everyone. You are the source of it. They try to downplay the human collective consciousness like we ain't got no power, but that's a lie, because the human collective consciousness has all the power. None of this exists without us. They don't have the present positions and the width, the depth, or the height to be able to hold the consciousness anyway. Without the physical body, the consciousness can't be contained. If it can't be contained, it can't be recorded. It can't be historical. It cannot be measured. It can't be measured. So with that being said, you are the source of every illusion that's here. Now get this. Why do we do this to ourselves? The same way I manifested myself being homeless. We'll never know why. The soul doesn't think like humans think. Because a human would think, why in the hell would you manifest yourself being homeless? But who knew my path and where I was going to be and how I can help out other people now? You feel what I'm saying? But from a human perspective, we don't look at it like that. And so that's exactly what I'm saying from this perspective. Like we admire and we get addicted. Why do we keep coming back, right? Even though we know better, we know to do better. Some of us know to do better. We still keep being addicted to being attached to the matrix or the mind trick, the illusion, right? The collusion that we are collectively creating together, right? Right now, I'm creating this illusion that we are experiencing with 37 people here. And all 37 of you people that's on here with me, we're creating this very moment in time and space right now with our vessels and our bodies, and we're taking notes and we're sending it back, all the information back to the all, where the all then obtains the wisdom. It's something I asked my soul the other day. I said, soul, what is soul evolution? And my soul said to me that the soul in essence doesn't have a way to evolve. It is the soul in form of which the perspective of experience is then created, and then that perspective of experience is then transferred as wisdom to the soul, and that expands it in growth. And that's what my higher self told me. I mean, I don't know. You take it however you want to take it. You feel what I'm saying? Those are the type of conversations I have with myself. So, the issue is we get addicted. We get addicted to the beauty of our own creation, the beauty of our own illusion. And this is tapping into the 316. We get addicted to our own creation, and we want to be in it forever. We want to really, really go hard and be in it, go hard and go home. And some of us, what we do is we get so high off of other people's admiration of our illusion that we've created. So that's what we do. You get a brand new Lamborghini. You want to manifest a brand new Lamborghini, but really, the reason why you got the brand new Lamborghini is because, yes, because you love the brand new Lamborghini, but also because you like when you're going to be riding by, when everybody going to be looking at you like, wow, look at it, look at the colors, look how nice it is. That's what I mean by we've become addicted to other people's admiration of our illusion. And so that's just what it is. You feel what I'm saying? You are the source of every illusion created here. Now let's go a little deeper, right? So, and the illusion is a lie, because it's something that you're not really even seeing. So we're basically professional liars. I'm just saying, somebody say, Shay, I'm just telling it how it is. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad at the messenger for just speaking the truth. Don't get mad at the messenger for speaking the truth. All we doing is lying and deceiving ourselves and playing a mind game called the Matrix. Shay, don't take it too serious or don't take it too personal, because you ain't doing nothing but playing mind tricks on yourself. You a skilled magician. Everybody talking about, I don't believe in magic. How the hell you don't believe in magic and you are a magician that's literally creating an illusion right now? Every illusion you create in your life, you the source of, no matter if it's a good illusion or not. That me being homeless illusion, I wanted to experience. I had a deep innate ability that's what I wanted to experience, and I did. I made it my reality. That's when I started realizing, like, hold on, my thoughts really create my reality. I need to be careful how I'm start thinking. Let me start thinking better thoughts. And really, that's the first step to losing weight. The first step to losing weight is consuming higher vibrational thoughts. As per the law of spiritual healing, that's when healing actually really starts. When the vessel starts to obtain higher vibrations, and it don't just talk about eating. Eating is the physical aspect of it, but the metaphysical perspective is the thoughts that you are consuming and what you are watching and experiencing. You feel what I'm saying? So, an illusionist is a person who performs tricks that deceives the eye. A magician. So we are magicians, and we have to see ourselves as we are magicians, because we literally are. Everything here is magic, and technology and science is magic. There's just levels to it. There are levels to it. Guess what? You are the actual magic, and so you really don't even need technology to express your magicianism. If that's a word. You feel what I'm saying? If it ain't a word, then it's going to be a word today. Why? Because everything moves on how I say. You feel me? So, the scripture that we're going to tap into today, guys, the first one, we're going to tap into two scriptures today. We got 3:16, and that's the illusion. And then we got Deuteronomy. Now, I think I'm going to do, which one I'm going to do first? Let me see. I guess we'll tap into the Deuteronomy first, and then I'll explain this chart right here. Okay, so I'm going to move myself out the way, but I'm going to stay in it a little bit so I can point like this. All right, bet. All right, now if y'all with me, at 111, literally at 111, if y'all with me, and if you new here, let me take a quick intermission. And if you new here, all I'm asking you to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the YouTube link click the YouTube icon in my bio and go subscribe to my YouTube channel real quick. Yeah, Ashe 111. Let me type that 111 in there. Don't forget, y'all, I'm doing a free that book I'm reading. I'm doing a free giveaway. And to win that book, all you got to do is share this live with 5 people. Subscribe to my YouTube channel and share my YouTube channel with 5 people that you know like this type of content. And you will get your book. I will send your book out. Get in the game too. You can't really see it on here, but I got a TikTok video and it shows it. That sun ain't playing out here. Alright, so where we at? Because I'm trying to see. It's 12:12. Ashe. Alright, let's get it, y'all. So we're going to cover Deuteronomy first, right? So Deuteronomy 10:14-16. Now listen. Now for my people who is just too conscious out there and you're reading out of the Bible. Man, everything is an illusion and a tool. And I use everything as a tool to help me to guide my energy, my soul through the space of time and the illusion of time. And so I use everything that is available here for us to use. You feel what I'm saying? And so it is what it is. You know, judging me is judging you. So Deuteronomy 10:14-16, I'm bringing a higher perspective of this. So 14 says, behold, the heaven and the heaven of the heavens, right, is the Lord's thy God. The earth also with all that therein is. So simply what this is saying from my perspective is that the subconscious mind has states and levels of consciousness, right? And it's saying that when you reach a level, there's always more levels to go. However, there is a supreme level of where the consciousness manifests itself from, right? And that's where the Lord thy God, which is love, right? The love, the unconditional love. What else card came out in the beginning? Unconditional love. Damn, you can't even see these joints. Unconditional love. So, the Lord is the law, right? The Lord is the law, and then also the Lord is you, self, right? So remember, whenever you hear me saying the Lord in the Bible, I'm talking about you, yourself, and the law of yourself, the law of self, okay? So anytime you hear me say Lord, the Lord, I'm talking about the law of you and how you exist. And I'm giving the whole perspective here of what this means. So, behold the heaven and the heavens of the heavens, because there are different levels and states of consciousness of heavens. However, the supreme consciousness, or the superconducting intelligent, you know, the super intelligent God, that which is like the biggest, it's like a big computer, right? And so I know that it sounds weird that like the super God is a big supercomputer, but that's the way I met God. You feel what I'm saying? And it was a big ass supercomputer that controls everything. And so this supercomputer is you and your super conscious mind, right? The super conscious mind is called the divine mind, right? And the divine mind dwells in the third heaven, right? It says the heaven and the heaven of heavens is where the Lord thy God it dwells, right? So that's the highest of heavens, right? That's really just talking about different states of matter. This right here, this Deuteronomy, is talking about different states and different states of consciousness and different states of matter, of how the energy manifests here into the reality, right? So the earth also, they're saying that, you know, the earth is a manifestation. The earth is the Lord too. The earth also is a manifestation of all the highest, right? So they're saying that all the states of consciousness is located within the earth. Yeah, they're saying that look, because after that it says the earth also with all that therein is. So it's telling you that all the states of consciousness exist all at the same time and inside the earth. And inside the interverse of the earth is where the supreme consciousness, you know, dwells, right? So now let's break that down a little bit. Let me see if I can turn this over here. Okay, so do I got a pen? Would the pen work? Would the pen work? No, the pen ain't gonna work. All right, so look here, over here in this chart we have. So this is what you call the three heavens, right? This is what you call the three heavens. You have the first heaven right here, the first heaven. So this is the first heaven, this first layer of consciousness right here. This is gas, right? This is gas. This is the element gas, right? So over here you can even see better. There is a earth, and then you got the first heaven, and then you got the second heaven, and then you got the third heaven, right? Now this third heaven up here, right here, the third one, right here, right there, where my finger is, that's inside, like that right there is inside the core of the earth. It's like as above, so below, as within, so without type of thing. And so that, right, is inside the core of the earth, right? It corresponds with each other. And so it's not separate at all, right? And so this is the fifth state of matter. So in Deuteronomy, that's literally what they're talking about. They're talking about different states of consciousness and the states of matter and how they actually manifest within the illusion, right? The illusion. And that everything is just within the illusion. All right, so Now let's cover the states of matter really, really fast, right? So up here you have the third heaven, which these are called the highest heavens. I don't know if you guys watched the lecture I did about the first, the second, and third levels of heavens in the multiverse lecture I did. It's over on my web. It's over on YouTube now. If you didn't check the multiverse lecture out, go check that multiverse lecture out. I'm sharing like hella gems in that joint, right? And if you got like your intuition, not your intuition, if you got your intention, if your attention span is short, then just watch my shorts. I got a bunch of shorts that I made where I put the video up there and then I just make a bunch of shorts out of the joint. So it don't really matter. Just go check it out though, okay? So the third state of heaven, this is where God, right? This is where the God consciousness or the ethereal substance that which is invisible that you can't see. This is the fifth state of matter. Now, they don't tell you this in the Bible and like in science and stuff like that because you can't measure it and you can't record it and you can't, there's no physical, there's nothing that says it's physically exist. So that's why science is here, because they're so linear mind thinking that if it don't exist, it don't exist. But really, they know behind the scenes what really exists. They know. So this right here, this fifth state of matter, or this fifth state of consciousness, right? Now, this is what you are. Before you become observable, where you can actually see the outer part of you, like this body, before this body becomes visible, right? We're this. And this is God. This is you, right? And so this is called Bose-Einstein condensate. And Bose-Einstein condensate is beyond dark matter. It's the strongest, and I say the strongest state of matter. It's beyond dark matter, dark energy. See, dark matter and dark energy is plasma energy. That's the fourth state. It's plasma. But it's higher than that. You have the fifth state. This fifth state of matter right here is everything is pure light. It's pure light, so it's no actual material substance there. It's just pure light, if you can understand what I'm saying, right? So now that's the third heaven. That's where the core, that's the actual core of the illusion, right? Now, here is where, in this fifth state of consciousness, Bose-Einstein condensate, fifth state of consciousness and fifth state of matter, or you can even compare it to what you call 5D, right? You can compare it to what you call 5 dimension, right? 5D, right? And so 5D, really doesn't have polarity. There's no polarity there. Like the lower vibrational laws we go by like gender and polarity, that doesn't exist there. So it's like man and woman. And when I met God the other day in my dream, it literally wasn't a man or a woman. It literally was an expression of both. And I was like, God, like it was crazy. It was like a being or a super, it was a big ass supercomputer. For real, electrical. It was a big ass electrical digital supercomputer. And it was a masculine and feminine together. And I never experienced nothing like that. That was astral traveling. I met God astral traveling the other day. Bose-Einstein condensate. Let me type this in. Hold up. Let me type this in real quick. Bose-Einstein condensate. This is the fifth state. This is your original state, who you are. The manifestation of this is love. This is the energy of unconditional love. Now get this. The whole point is for us to manifest unconditional love. The whole point of this is for us to manifest unconditional love. We're the illusionists. We're the illusionists. And we're supposed to manifest unconditional love in the illusion. That's where the challenge comes in, that because therein placed here everything. So what we disagree, what we don't like is here, what we don't accept is here, what we don't believe in, you know what I'm saying? So everything that's been existing here at the same space and the same time, because everything that's here got basically got transported here. Like nothing here is literally from here, and the stuff that is from here is so divine that it's not really from here neither, if that makes any sense. And so just even like the evolution of everything here, nothing organically evolved on Earth. Everything was brought here and placed here, like literally. And that's what the Akasha record says, that the consciousness created itself. It literally just manifested itself and there are orders and businesses of empires, certain type of galactic and cosmic empires, and they go and seed their seed like a sperm or whatever. They go and seed their seeds, their atoms and the planets, and then they come and they actually have laboratories like space galactic laboratories where they actually build the avatars. And these go from the bees to the beetles to the humans to the animals. Like nothing was here was really, everything was brought here, okay? And that's what I picked up, and it's just my own perspective. And the Akasha record holds all the probabilities, so anybody can get something different. I'm just speaking on what I know that helps me to better understand my situation that I've created for myself. You feel what I'm saying? So once you realize that, it's easier for you to it's easier for you to just, you save yourself so much time and energy looking from it from the highest perspective. You save so much time and energy, and then you ain't nobody manipulating your energy and can't nobody control you. You feel what I'm saying? That's how you get your power back, by just releasing, using the law of conscious detachment, just releasing from it, but still in a way that cause you already know you safe. You know what I'm saying? Cause you already know it's yours. You already know you the all. You feel me? So that's what I wanted to show y'all about the third state. So then we have the second heaven. Now this second heaven right here, this second heaven is located, all of this is located inside the earth, right? Now listen, there are different perspectives of the earth. So the earth is like so many different perspectives. Like if you in the first dimension, the earth is flat, nigga. If you in the second dimension, it's flat too. If you in the third dimension, it then give you the illusion that it's circle, but it ain't circle. It just give you the illusion of that, because in the third dimension is where the illusion happens. So what we think we seeing, we ain't really seeing it. No matter if we're using cameras, no matter if we're using cameras, no matter if we're using eyes, no matter what we're using, you the only way you're really seeing is if you're seeing through here. You feel what I'm saying? And through here, your heart. You know what I'm saying? So this is located in what you call the inner earth, right? So the second heaven is where the stars are located inside the inner earth. So what I really mean that the stars you see in the sky right there is located in the heart, like it's located inside the body. So this is just the outer perspective of the inner perspective, and the stars is located inside the body. That's why it's 90% of the body is made of what you call cosmic stardust and the stuff that make up the stars, except for hydrogen and helium, and that comes from what you call the so-called Big Bang. That comes from the Big Bang. So you literally are God. Like, I'm talking about the science. This is the science behind it, right? So here is where the stars get made up. So on in the second heaven where the stars are made up, this is what you call dark matter and dark energy. Right now, it's not really dark like the color black. It's just dark like nothing. And nothing appears to be nothing. So you just can't see nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So it appears to be dark, but it ain't really dark. But it's still within your heart. And so this is what you call like the fourth dimension, or the realm of thoughts, right? The realm of thought, or dark thoughts, or a lot of the knowledge and the wisdom is there too. And so the fourth state of matter is plasma, right? And so this plasma up there, this is where the boss Einstein is able to become formed. And so what the plasma do, so the boss Einstein, it creates itself, right? It creates itself because it's God. Thank you. It creates itself because it's God. And then once it goes through, this is the process of you. This is the process of you being in the illusion, okay? And you are matter. This is matter, right? This body is matter. And so you are all the states of matter. And so I'm just explaining to you better about yourself so that you can really have more power. The more power you have, the more you can take advantage of your experience. You feel what I'm saying? The more you can be free, So the Bose-Einstein condensate, it trickles down. Basically, it degenerates itself. It literally degenerates itself on purpose so that it can experience the illusion. And so it degenerates itself into what you call the dark matter, dark plasma, which they don't understand what the dark matter, dark plasma is. But if you connect with it, that's within you, it will tell you, it will teach you about itself. How I learned this stuff is because I'm connected to it and I ask it questions. Because I know that just because it's invisible, it doesn't mean it's not there. And when I know that, and when I ask, I shall receive. Why? Because that's law. That's why I said, if you go by the law book, you can't, there's no way you're going to lose. You feel what I'm saying? There's no way you're going to lose. And you got to move in the laws. You got to move in the laws. And not really natural laws, but divine laws. There's a difference. You got natural laws, and natural laws is really old school. So that's a template that the old teachers are on. We ain't on that vibration. Divine laws. Now, those are the laws, the divine universal laws. Those are the laws that which we are on the vibration of right now, that we can manipulate here, that will give us a substance right now. But if we going by what the old teachers saying, that ain't gonna really get us nowhere. But as far as to where they got, and a lot of them, I know for a fact, didn't even get to where they thought they was trying to go. And so, I say. So once the boss kind of say, this is the pure light consciousness, it creates itself. Once it creates itself, and I know nobody is talking about this information I'm sharing right now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I just noticed a cash app came in. Thank you, whoever sent that cash app, because literally, I wasn't expecting a cash out. But yeah, but since they did send that, guys, if this is touching your heart and your soul in any type of way, here is my cash app right here, Divine Moira. And you can cash out any amount of money. Listen, this, when you invest in the cash app and invest in any seeds in me, this allows me to have the freedom to actually bring y'all these free lectures. Like, because if y'all don't support financially and energetically, however y'all don't support, then I can't keep bringing this to y'all, because then I gotta get a job. I mean, that's the truth. If y'all don't support financially, then I gotta get a job. So I'm gonna just go ahead. Whoever did that, I wasn't even thinking of doing that, but whoever sent that donation, I appreciate it. Whoever invested, I'm gonna type my I'm gonna give y'all the sec to support. That's what I'm gonna do. Before we move any further, here is my facts. Thank you, Chantel. Yeah, because that's crazy. You can donate any amount. Yeah, you can donate any amount. Thank you, Chantel. I appreciate that. To this cash app before we go any further, y'all, because I ain't trying to be out here working no job, because that's gonna take away from what I need to be doing here. And that's the truth. I'm being honest with you. I'm sharing some stuff that's worth, now I could take it on my website, but it don't get seen that much at the moment, because I don't have that many people back there at the moment. So I get better results when I bring it out in the open. And that just is what it is. My spirit guides told me to take your wisdom and share it freely. And don't worry about how you're going to be supported, because we got you. And they got me. However, if you don't ask, you don't receive. And so I put my cash app up there. Before we go any further, it don't matter the amount that you donate. Now, if you on here and you really don't have and it's not a donation, it's an investment. I am a physical representation of your spiritual bank account. Yeah, let me break it down to you. Because, I am a physical representation of your own personal spiritual bank account. If you invest in me, this is you investing in yourself. Because I set the intention to be the spiritual bank account. The spiritual bank account, that's that currency. That's the real currency. That's the real currency. But if you don't give to it, then how can you expect to receive? And I'm just saying, it's an investment. You never know. You can invest something in the process right now. And then come down the line 2 weeks, you might be needing something, and it's going to come to you magically. Why? Because you already done invested in your spiritual bank account. I am just a physical representation of your spiritual bank account. And that's just all it is to it, y'all. If I need the support in order to keep this free data coming, or I just got to take it to the website. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just too slow for me. One, two, three, four. Appreciate it. Thank you. All right, we got 3 cash options there. Thank you. At 333-1233-333. You know what I'm saying? Body, mind, and soul. If I was, listen, like, if it wasn't, if I could see if I didn't have the physical world to survive in or thrive in, but I still gotta thrive too. You know what I'm saying? It's a fair exchange of energy. It ain't me just giving you, I'm the sun, and you just take. It ain't like that, y'all. You know, so I could have easily did this as a lecture and charged $20. Alright, so thank you for anybody who dropped a seed, and trust me, that your spiritual bank account gonna manifest in the way it's supposed to. Trust it. When it happens, you're gonna know. You're gonna be like, it's gonna be a blessing type of reward, like a miracle. Cause faith, that's what faith, when faith works in your life, miracle. That faith lets you know that faith is working in your life. Faith don't leave room for nobody else to accept its glory. You know what I'm saying? Like the way faith moves, thank you, cause that's given too. I could appreciate the gifts and stuff like that too. I appreciate that too. I'm thankful for everything. You feel me? Thank you. So, alright, we got 50 people in here. Let's get it. We're getting a little bit deeper now. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I was supposed to do 2 services today, but we're going to see how this service go right here. Alright, type 9s in the comment if y'all ready to go, y'all. Thank you for whoever sent the cash apps. I appreciate it. And you know, if you sent the cash app, who you is. I appreciate that support. Thank you. Alright, so remember, to get the free book, guys, not the free book, this book calls, but I'm doing a free giveaway. And so you just got to share this live with 5 people, and you got to share my YouTube channel with 5 people. And then you got to just join, then you got to just be subscribed. That's it. Simple. And you get the book. This is the book that I'm reading out of, the laws. This is freedom. I'm talking about freedom. And ain't nobody is sharing this perspective out there. It's original. It's original. The way I put everything together, ain't nobody putting it together like me. I'm the chemist. To the celebrities that be coming through, watching, and don't make no donations, be trying to steal people's stuff. Y'all need to stop that. You should feel ashamed about yourself. To the celebrities that be up in here, you should feel ashamed about that. That's ridiculous. Y'all act like psychics don't know. We know. Give me a second, y'all. Let's let my neighbors get up in the house. You know, I don't be wanting to say certain stuff around certain people because not everybody is ready. You know what I'm saying? And I asked this morning that only the people that was ready come across my channel. So everybody that's here is just ready for this type of information. That's ready for the truth of who you really are. All this missing information, all this lies and the history and all of that stuff they done lied to us. Like, you know what I'm saying? They even undermined the math. When math is the most important freaking math and science. That's why I only connected with math and science in school. How you doing? Hi. You know, when I was in school, math and science and psychology, like psychology in college, but math and science was the only thing I really connected to. But that's because that was the divinity. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I don't do this for the money. However, you know, I got stuff in the matrix that I want. Alright, so let's get it. Y'all. Alright, we're right here, guys, at the second heaven. Now, this second heaven is where the dark energy, dark matter, dark plasma energy is. The dark energy, the dark plasma energy, it actually shapes. It is the Bose-Einstein degenerated. Okay, listen. Now remember this, what I'm telling you, it's important. Now, the Bose-Einstein condensate degenerates itself into what you call the dark matter. Now, they don't know this because they is the scientists. They don't know this because they don't understand it. You got to have a divine connection with it. It's not just random. It's not just like that. And you can't use machines and technology to get it. unless you go into the technology of your heart. You know what I'm saying? And so a lot of people ain't trying to put in the spiritual work. They rather take advantage and use the dark energy as dark art and get it, you know what I'm saying? Get it, quicker, you know what I'm saying? So here is, boom, the second state of heaven. So this is the second state of heaven, the plasma energy. That's the degenerated. When I say degenerate, all the light is taken out of it. Like, cause Boss Einstein up here, right here, this is nothing but pure light. So then it degenerates itself into nothing at all. No light, no nothing. That's why it appears to be dark. That's why they call it dark, but it ain't really dark. It's just nothing, invisible and nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Here is where the thoughts are created. This is like compared to the mental body, but it's also the inner earth. So everything that's inner is in there. So astrology is in there, the stars, the cosmos, everything gets formed there. The planets get formed there, thoughts get formed there. Souls and spirits gets fabricated. When I say souls and spirits get fabricated, this means that the fabric of the cosmic cut of where they're like shaped at, like they get shaped, like they take pieces of the dark energy, which is nothing, and then they shape it in the stars, or they shape it in the planets, or they shape it in the stuff. Now these are us. These is just the states of consciousness, or the non-physical beingness that you are part of yourself, right? And so that's what they do. They plan everything. So here, once the spirits, they create what you call soul clusters. So when the soul clusters get manifested, they then are grouped off consciousnesses or soul, and they then become distorted consciousnesses of soul. Once these distorted consciousnesses of soul are basically, they go through process of picking experience. They pick a life, they pick a family, they pick a theme, they pick a play, they pick whatever they want to do, like an actual cast in a movie. So here's where you do your casting at, in the second heaven. You do your casting at, right there. Now the second heaven has a negative connotation as being hell. Now the hell states consciousness are located in the second heaven, because the fourth D is where those type of consciousness play at. And so that's why you got to watch your thoughts. Because this is like shadow too. These is like shadow. They're called silhouette. Now there are these entities called the silhouette beings. Now the silhouette beings are literally your own shadow. Like your own shadow that follows you wherever you go. I know this sounds weird, right? I know this sounds weird. Like your own shadow that follows you wherever you go. That's what that is, okay? And so what's happening is all the dark matter and the dark energy, it creates the stars and everything like that. After it's done creating that, that's when that compresses itself. The dark energy then compresses itself on purpose. It compresses itself, and then it further degenerates itself, right? And then it becomes what you call just a simple gas. It just comes a gas, right? A gas that is smellless or whatever, right? A gas. So this is what you call the first heaven. The first heaven. So the first heaven would be the sky that we so-called see, right? That first sky that I'm looking at right now, that's the first heaven. It has the clouds, it has the so-called clouds in it, and blase, 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 right? Now, this is where we get kind of tricky, right? So, you got this right here, the third state of matter is gas. That's the third state of matter. So then, that gas, or that oxygen, it gets bonded, like covalent bond. It gets bonded into like hydrogen, right? It gets bonded with the hydrogen, and the hydrogen and the oxygen creates what you call liquid, which is water, right? It creates the liquid, which is water. Now, liquid is the first state of matter, right? That's once the gas, which is the oxygen, gets combined with the hydrogen, and then that creates water. So that's where you got the so-called liquid at, right? Liquid. Now, all of this is spiritual and an illusion. It's not really liquid or none of that, but for the sake of the video, the lesson, we're going to say that. So then you have over here is the second state of matter. Now, the second state of matter is what you call, they call it They are the scientists, right? The people who made so-called history. They call it solid, right? But it's really observable or visible. And so the second state of matter, technically, is called observable or visible. It's not solid at all. However, we're in an illusion, and we are lying, self-deceiving ourselves in order to experience our creation. We're lying to ourselves. We forgot who we are. We did all this on purpose because that's the way we wanted to play. Life is like a game. It's like the little game called life, and you play it and you get a family and you ride your little cards around the board. You pick your personalities, and like, it's really cool. It's really cool. I got a big boy Earth up in here. Ashe, no mercy. Let's get it. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all too. I just finished my mixtape, right? I'm just releasing some new music, a mixtape. And so on August the 30th, I'm going to release a single. It's already got a single that's coming out off of it. So, tap in. I ain't dropped no music in like a year or two, so this should be interesting. We dropping the Ancestors Anthem first. So make sure y'all tap into that at my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my YouTube channel so y'all can catch the premiere of my new mixtape. It's called 500 Years of Grace and Mercy. Yeah, the new mixtape. Yes, sir. Y'all, hey, I've been busy working. Niggas say, you ain't coming outside to play. No, I can't come outside to play. I can't come outside to play because I'm working on myself. You feel what I'm saying? I'm having fun with my damn self. You feel me? Listen, y'all. I produced it myself. That's what I'm telling you. Like, I kept saying my whole life, I love making music, but I don't want to learn to produce it. I'm not about to give my time and energy to learn and produce it. But my soul keeps taking me back to it because my soul, that's what it loves. Like, that's the life in me. Creating music and being music, that's the life of me. And I didn't pursue it because I gave myself a false representation that you needed to have a whole bunch of money to make your music. But you don't. You just need to have the confidence in yourself. And so I finally got the confidence in myself, and I finally learned how to produce. And I made a whole mixtape. So we're gonna drop that joint. We're gonna drop the first single on August the 30th at my YouTube channel, y'all. So tap into that. It's funny. It's raw music, but it's pleasing to the ears. It's raw music, but it's pleasing to the ears. So I just wanted to put that out there, by the way. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. We literally got 160 people up in here, and we should at least have about 20,000 likes by now. So do me a favor, y'all. We got a new goal. We reached our last goal. Our last goal was 10,000 likes. The new goal is to get us up to 20,000 likes, guys. That is our goal. That is our intention. Set forth. Let's get it. We got a little bit more of the lecture to go. We almost done. This is the longest part of it. I just want to give you guys the example. So now you see the physical, the observable, solid, the basically visible matter, which is the earth. The actual is representation of the earth itself. Now every physical observable person that you see is a representation of this. And so all of these states in matter are representations of the number one highest, which is the highest heaven. The third heaven is the highest heaven, which is the Bose-Einstein. That's where the supercomputer God lives. You feel what I'm saying? All right, so let me go to this picture real quick. So over here, you see where I'm explaining it a lot better. You can kind of see the stars and stuff here. Right here, the second heaven is where the stars and stuff are created here, the second heaven, right? And that's the interworld. So when I say interworld, it literally means like internet. Like when you take the internet, it's like a highway, right? So it's like inter, meaning it's a highway. So listen, the internet is basically a stream of consciousness that we interstellar travel, right? And so everybody is an interstellar space traveler, if that makes sense. And so we are interdimensional beings that interstellar space travel through realms of dimension of thought and experience. I know it sounds weird. I know. I feel weird saying it. All right, so, You are literally everything. When I say you are everything, I literally mean this. Like, I can't lie and I can't make this up. So this is when we are the stars, and you can do it. You can check the science. The human body is 90%, it's 73% water, but it's 90% cosmic dust and stardust. It's 90%. Now, how is the physical body 90% stardust if we ain't come through the process of the matters? I'm just saying. I'm always open to other people's perspective. I'm just saying. So here's the interworld, and then we have here what you call the outer world. The outer world is the observable world that is visible. The interworld is not visible. However, some states of it that's still close, like the astral gives you like an illusion of it being visible, but it's not visible. That's in your head. That's in your head. So then over here, we have what you call hell, right? So the hell states of consciousness are located in the 7 heavens. Now, remember, in order to get back to this, both Einstein, in order to get back to the 5th state of matter, it's a cycle. You got to die from the earth, right? Your physical body got to die. The soul got to release itself from the physical body. Once it releases itself from the physical body, it then goes through the water, right? You got to go through nature to get out. If you think you're going to just die and then go to the moon, you're going to be stuck. I'm telling you. Because the only light that's there, and I know because I've had overdoses and stuff like that and out-of-body experiences and I almost died. I'm telling you from experience. You don't want to go to the moon. And that's the only light that you really still going to see, like, because that's the light that the emotions are connected to. And when you ain't got your physical body, you are nothing but emotion. Energy in motion, kinetic energy. So, Ashe. Somebody say Ashe. Heaven is real. Heaven is real. Heaven is true. How about we say that? Heaven is true. Now here's the thing. Now the hell states of consciousness are located in the second heavens, right? Now, remember, in order to get back to this top heaven right here, this top both Einstein, the 5th state, you have to go through the darkness. You have to go to the darkness. So what happens here first is you basically release from the illusion. You so-called die. But die doesn't mean death. It just means disembodiment, right? So death means to be disembodied, right? Your spirit is disembodied from the body. Now, actual death means ignorant, right? The actual word they call death or died means ignorant. That's what that means. So, once the body disembodies, once the spirit disembodies itself on purpose, this is the consciousness is aware of itself and it knows it's done this. We, as the human, we're not aware of it because we don't have the capacity to connect with it. Unless we connect with it and we tap in, then it will tell us about itself. All you gotta do is ask, it will tell you. You gotta release that scary stuff though. Oh, devil, and you got to release all of that. And yes, it does exist. Dangerous does exist. Devil energy exists. Yes, but it's still your own energy. And the more you love it and accept it, the calmer it is with you. That's what I'm telling you. The more you love the chaos and accept it and just accept the challenges that it brings and that you couldn't be light without it, because you can't get back to this light state until you go through the hell states, until you go through the darkness. So you can't get back there unless you master vibration of it, because you degenerated yourself just to come and feel and experience your experience. Right? So once the body died, then it gets filtered out through the cycle of the life cycle in the atmosphere. It goes through the trees, it goes through the water, the spirit, the actual spirit. It goes through the trees, it goes through the water, it gets recycled back up into the air, it turns back into oxygen, just like that. And then from there, it goes to the second heaven. The second heaven is what you would call hell, because a lot of the monsters be there. A lot of the archons be there. A lot of the gatekeepers be there. They be trying to trap you back here. If they can get you to be so afraid, you're going to manifest back here. So what you got to do is once you leave your body and you get to that point and it's going to be like monsters and stuff, you just got to laugh and be like, you know, it's fake. And I'm telling you, they would disappear and you would keep on traveling. Like, I know it because I've experienced it. I know it. And then you get back to the light, okay? So the light is everything. You know what I'm saying? So somebody said she understands the assignment. Hey, facts. Hey, facts. I definitely understand the assignment. I'm trying to tell you. And I'm on here trying to, give it to y'all. All right, bet. So now we got that understood. And that's what Deuteronomy, from the Bible. And that's what Deuteronomy 10:14 was about. Now we're going to 16. So here's 15. Deuteronomy 10, verse 15. Only the Lord had a delight in the fathers to love them, and he chose their seed after them, even you above all people, as it is this day. Now that's your own higher self telling you that the ancestors chose you, that we chose you to be the person that reminds everybody who they are and where they came from. I'm talking to you now. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about you. So only the Lord had a delight. Your highest self, that which is this consciousness up here that is fully aware of itself, that is pure light, that has when they say sacrifice, that's what they literally mean. You as this consciousness sacrificed yourself, degenerated yourself. Right up here, you're 9. So you went from 9 to 8 to 7, all the way down here to goddamn 1, 2, 3, just so you could be, physical or whatever, right? Just so that you can experience and observe. It's like atoms in science. It's like everything combined, and that's how you get the bigger picture. But you sacrifice your kingdom in heaven. No, honestly, you sacrifice your seat in heaven, which is the center core of the earth. You sacrifice that just so that you can come and be a vibration to basically raise the consciousness that is unconscious on the planet. So when they say delight in thy fathers, that's just your ancestors. Your ancestors and your higher self love you, and they chose you, their seed after them. They chose you, the bloodline. They chose you to heal the bloodline, and even you above all people. So out of the whole family, out of everybody in the whole family, God chose you. Your ancestor chose you. You chose you. You chose you. And so I'm just giving you the science behind why you chose you and how powerful you is. You feel me? Somebody say I shaded that, cause man, I just brung a whole freaking baby. I just basically impregnated. I'm trying to tell you, I just basically formed a new state of consciousness in all of y'all. You dig? All right, boom. So you know that's what the chosen one is really all about. Like, you know what I'm saying? So then we have 16, verse 16, Deuteronomy verse 16. It says, now this is deep, right? Now remember, you got to understand that from higher and lower positions, and people did infringe on the writings of the stuff, and they changed it around. So this last part right here is mental manipulation. I'm gonna just let you know in advance, you know what I'm saying, that I couldn't even really read this from a higher perspective, because it's just simply manipulation. That's what it is. Mind play, mental manipulation. So number 16, they got to have the mental manipulation in it, because that's how they was using religion as a tool to basically captivate us. Somebody say, oh, shit, god damn, hold on. Excuse my language, man. And I've been doing good. I don't think I said a curse word this whole lecture. But that one I felt in my soul. I felt that in my soul. Yeah, I'm feeding your soul today. I know y'all feel my energy. I know you feel it, because I feel it. So I'm touching some souls out here, man. Honestly. And I'm doing it justfully, authentically. I ain't steal nobody else's information to get y'all this. All I did was be myself. All I did was my own spiritual work. I didn't steal nobody's content or nothing. I'm doing it justfully. This is just. I got this information justfully. So, I warned you. So, Deuteronomy 16 says, circumcise therefore the foreskin of your heart, and be no more stiff-necked. Now, what this is literally saying, you got to pay attention to the science of it. Circumcise therefore the foreskin of your heart. Now, let's look at this planet right here as being your heart. And let's look at all of this as being an erection, right? Now, just give me a second before you think I'm being too weird. Just give me a second. And let's look at planet Earth as being the heart, which it is the heart. That's the divine feminine. That's the empress, right? That's the intuition. So, boom, this planet is the heart. Now, when they say circumcised, right? Therefore, now, let's say that this heart is not circumcised, right? If this heart is not circumcised, then it's connected all the way out. It's erected. You feel what I'm saying? Listen, look at the erection. Look at the erection. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see the erection from one to 5? Do you see the erection? So when they say circumcise the foreskin of your heart, they're literally commanding you subtly, encryption, mental freaking mind control, brainwashing you, telling you subliminally to disconnect yourself, which is circumcise yourself from the foreskin. So the third state of matter, the gas, all the way up to Bose-Einstein would be the foreskin, right? It's the erection. And then the planet itself is the heart. So if you circumcise this erection, all you're going to have left is the heart. Now get this. And be no more stiff-necked. Now, stiff-necked is you're the earth, and this is a process of, and this is, I can't see. Damn, hold on. Let me get the light. All right. You're the earth. And this is a process of, the erectedness, right? The erectedness, which is the actual self. Now you cut off, you circumcise yourself. And now all you just have is no more stiff neck. So you don't have this straight divine connection no more. Now all you have is this curved perspective. And if it's a curved perspective, this means you are what? You've become what? You've become bendable. Ooh, somebody say Ashe, because I'm preaching today. So listen, that part right there, circumcised therefore the foreskin of your heart and be no more stiff-necked. This literally means separating. It's a subconscious subliminal command to separate yourself from the highest states of consciousness, which is the eternal love, or the unconditional love, in order to be more flexible or more bendable and easily shaped and controlled. Always and forever. That's where you get the circle from. That's where you get the round from. Somebody say Ashe. That's where you get the illusion from. You feel me? Ashe. Thank you to the gift, y'all. If I don't see it, I can't really see because literally the sun is beaming off of this joint. So I can't really see like that, right? And thank you for some cash. Thank you for the cash apps. I see somebody just sent a few cash apps. Thank you, family. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Genuinely, I appreciate that. Ultimately, more than I expected, as a beautiful yellow butterfly come. You know what? That yellow butterfly be following me, y'all. Especially on Sundays. But every day I go, I see that, that you yourself can manifest yourself at the same time as a butterfly, as a bee. Like, this is you. Like, I want y'all to get that. Remember, the ancestors told us soon we started to practice the law of multidimensional perspective. Why? Because that is the winner of the game. The person who allows themselves to be the multidimensional, allows themselves to be God. Because from here, you can still experience here. Although you can't experience it in a physical substance, but you can form it. If you can form it, then you can create your own playground. And that's just all it is to it. Okay, so that was Ashe. You know what I'm saying? That's the Deuteronomy. We're finished with Deuteronomy, all right? Now, let's get to Jhon real quick. And then we up out of here. Jhon is real small, guys. Trust me. Matter of fact, before we do Jhon, let me just pull a couple of cards out of my book real quick. So, get in the game, too. We're doing a free giveaway today. And to get the book, you just will have to share this live with 5 people. And then share my YouTube, subscribe, and share my YouTube channel with 5 people, that will gain a lot from this information. And then send the screenshot to my email. And then I'll mail the book off. And you want this book right now. I'm trying to tell you. You want this book. Chantel, if you still here, yeah. I'm about to say type in, after you finish that, type in the Gmail so that they can know if they want to win the book, they can win the book. All right, now let's shuffle some real quick. That's crazy, man. I'm telling you. Let's see what laws come up real quick for us, guys. With Mother Nature. Mother Nature, both Einstein condensate. Pure light. 100% pure light of goodness. Do you have any do you have any I'm about to say, do you have any messages? Can you confirm any of the messages that, oh my god, alright, let's get it. Wow, this is freaking awesome, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I really enjoy doing this, man. So this is what we got, y'all. We got a few cards that came out. First card we got right here is Law of, now you can't really see it. It's Law of Relativity. That means everything is relative within each other, man. That's freaking crazy. Then we have the Law of Flow. You can't really see it. The Law of Flow. The Law of Flow. Let's just read these two real quick. And we have the Law of Parallel Experience. The Law of Parallel Experience. So let's read these three. The Law of Parallel Experience. Okay. So let's read Parallel Experience first, guys. Real quick. I'm going to just read just the top part of it. Parallel Experience. We already read the multi-dimensional. Oh, 95. Okay. Alright, so parallel. So I'm saying you want this book. This book is more than a book. This is freaking freedom. So, the metaphysical universal law of parallel experience states that at any given time span or space, one can contact other selves in order to integrate and assist with a lesson being learned. A soul can integrate other personalities and aspects from any parallel lifetime or experience. It states that a soul can operate amongst multiple bodies at will while using the law of decision to alter and manipulate the fate or destiny of a parallel experience. The physical body is an energy vehicle and can be operated as such. Parallel experience is a form of natural time traveling and teleportation. Damn, somebody say Ashe, because I'm bringing that gold. I'm bringing that gold today, man. All right, so that's what we got for that real quick. Now let's get on to the Jhon real quick, because I really got to get out of here. Yeah, I don't want to be on here too long, but you know we still on here. We out here. All right, so let's tap into Jhon 3:16 now. We already covered all of this back here, and this can go way deeper, but we just gonna do part 2. Okay, that's just part 1. Thank you for being here. If you ordered any of my books, oh, guess what, y'all? Y'all been asking me to the tea. Y'all been asking me, is there a way that y'all can get the tea by itself? So I've decided to today, I've just put it on there. I've decided to actually do the tea. So I got the Astral Travel Dream Tea kit, but then I actually got the Astral Travel Dream Tea by itself. So you can buy the tea single, just the tea by itself now. And go check that out. It's at my website. I think it's in there under Peace and Love collection. When you look at the Peace and Love collection, you'll see it there. Alright, so that's for those who wanted to get the tea, but you didn't have the money for the whole kit and they just wanted the tea by itself. You can, either way, you still gonna Astral Travel Dream Tea. Yeah, it's called Astral Travel Dream Tea. And it's at my website right now. I just put it on there by itself today. And go get it. Tap into it. It's tap into it. And read the when you get there, read the description. Read the description. You ain't really gotta look it up. You can go to the link. You can go to the link inside my bio and just go to my website where it says readings and consultations. So you can just go there and you'll see it. Peace and Love collection. I didn't get a chance to put the actual link on there. I'm gonna put the actual link on there later. Or if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'll post it on my community tab. Just tap into that, because that's gonna help you get that, man. Now that's gonna get you high. And when I say high, I don't mean high like drugs. I mean high like enlightenment. Alright, so Jhon 3:16. Now let's tap into this Jhon 3:16. So we're gonna read Jhon 3:16, 16 through 18. But first we're gonna focus on 16. Jhon 3:16. So Jhon 3:16 says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believed in him should not perish but have everlasting life." That's what the scripture says. Now, I'm going to break it down to you, the science of what it really means. So, Jhon, what does Jhon actually mean? The actual etymology of the name and word Jhon means grace. It literally means grace. Grace. So Jhon means grace. Now get this. We about to hit the science for you now. So grace. 3:16. Now, you wouldn't understand this. But 3 is the number of divine feminine. It's the number of the empress. Right? It's the number of the empress. Right? Now 16. 16 is the number of it's 7, but I'm trying to think of what card is the 16 card. I think that's the Tower. Yeah. So 16 is the number of deconstruction and construction. Get this. And then that 1 and that 6 is 7. Right? 7 is the number of divine justice. It's the number of now. We in the year of the 7 right now. We in the year of the 7 right now. So yeah, I'm about to bring that gold to your life. I'm about to alchemize your whole experience just with this one outlook. Now, my website already got this. I already talked about this on my website like 2 years ago, but it's time to come publicly with it. So I brought it publicly for y'all today. So Jhon means grace. Grace means to put love on something. Grace means to grace something with your presence, with your energy. Now listen, I'm talking about you. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you. You've graced this energy with your presence. Okay, let's go further. So 3 means manifestation. 3 means communicating. 3 means expansion. Right? 3 means spiritual growth. 3 means soul evolution. Right? And the 16 is the Tower card. That's basically like construction, deconstruction, and construction. So deconstruction and construction stands for building. So building. So wow, we are divine base grid programming, aka building a kingdom or a queendom of whichever head you hold. Okay? So get this. I ain't done yet. Together, 3:16. Now together, 3 and that 7 equals 10, and that's just the alpha and the omega. 1 and 0 is the alpha and the omega. That's just 9. 9 is everything in divine. That's the empress. You feel me? So tap into this. The energy of 3:16 alone, right? The actual perspective and energy of 3:16 alone is what you call the Hertz frequency. The Hertz binaural frequency of pure gold. Oh my God. Oh my God. Now listen, pure gold is literally what we are. Now I don't know if you are, because I can't tell you who you are, but that's who I am. I'm pure gold. 24K. The most rarest gold you'll ever find. Like, I'm the gold at the end of the rainbow, and so are you. And so are you. We are the gold at the end of the rainbow. Now get this. The rainbow is basically streams of consciousness that we interstellar travel on. Fuck. Somebody say Ashe. Somebody say Ashe. Now, this is the start of the golden age, right? This is the beginning of the golden age. The golden age is when those who came from the sun manifested here to anchor in their light, to raise the consciousness and the vibration of the planet. Now, if you look up gold, no scientist can tell you the root of gold and how gold manifested, the actual physical expression of gold and how it manifested in the reality. They don't know. Gold is a side effect of the sun being here. Oh my God. Somebody say Ashe. The gold is to remind you that you are God. The gold is to remind you Because it's like this. You had to put pieces in there so that codes. You had to put codes in there that will help you to wake up so that while you're in your game, you don't get lost and stuck in your game forever. Because that's what was happening. A lot of people was coming here, souls and spirit and gods, and they was getting stuck here. Because the lesser gods stole the system. They connected it to Saturn and made everything dark. Put all the soulless beings as the gatekeepers. And then they guarded the information and kept it secret. So, John 3:16 simply means that the divine feminine graced her children, her son, which are men and women. Her son manifested here as pure gold, as light, as freaking energy. Gold is what? Protection. Gold is wealth. Gold is the conductor of electricity. So, when it says, for God so loved the world. Now remember, God. Now in the Bible, they say God and Lord. Lord is the law of self, which is you. God is the magician that wanted to be the Lord of self, but was the lesser God. Because you got to look at it for what it is in order for you to understand what's really happening. Okay? So, for God, which is the magician, so loved the world. Now, the love is the sacrifice that we made, the chosen ones, so to say. You know, they be taking the chosen word. I really don't like to use that. But that's the best thing I could use right now. So we're going to go with it. We're going to entertain the chosen one perspective for a few minutes. We're going to entertain it. Boom. Boss Einstein condensate, right? That's the unconditional love. And remember, it says in Deuteronomy that your ancestors and God chose you to heal the bloodline and to raise the vibration. That's why you are the pure gold. If we wasn't here, gold would not be here. Gold is a side effect of us being here because we are so divine. We are the divine. The sun, that's the true divinity. If you are connected to the true divinity, then you are truly divine. If you are truly divine, then you are gold, because when you're not gold, you're silver. When you're silver, you're unconscious. That's the moon. Everybody know that, right? From that perspective, that ain't the only way, but I'm just giving it to you how it's coming through. So, if silver is the moon, and silver is the silver cord. Now, the silver cord is the aspect that what? Holds you to the physical body. When you go to sleep, there's the astral bodies and all the different bodies, and they're connected by a silver cord. Once the soul releases itself from the silver cord, it can then time travel again. But it's stuck as long as it's tied up to the silver cord. They tell you in the Bible that if you disconnect from the silver cord, you die, but you don't really die, you live. Everything is upside down, inside out, and reversed. So you got to go through a process of cleansing and purifying your vessel and your mind and your consciousness, right? Purifying your vessel and your mind and your consciousness so that you can become gold again. So basically, you are the alchemist. If you've transformed yourself from base metal, nothing, through all the phases coming through the planets. You know, all the planets. You got 10. You got lead. Saturn is lead. You got everything is connected. Everything is connected, right? And so, boom. Now, you know, you've alchemized yourself. So how do we alchemize ourselves? Is when we go through that process of being basically silver, which is unconscious, and then we alchemize ourselves by doing the shadow work and becoming self-aware. Once we become self-aware, enlightenment, we enlighten ourselves, we become pure gold, 24K karat gold. From the highest perspective, entities, they come feeding on us. That's high. That gives other entities, we get other entities high. That's why when they say this could be a food source, everything here is a food source and made of consumption. So, now, for God so loved the world. Now, the world is the creation, right? The world is the creation. So you love your own creation and you decided to grace yourself And you decided to grace the creation with yourself. So you manifested yourself as per 316. Manifestation. You did this in order to expand your soul. You did this in order to bring divine justice. Ashe. So a lot of the so-called chosen ones are here to bring divine justice, to bring order, to bring light. Right? And so gold is only here because you're here. They cannot tell you where, and they is the scientists. They cannot prove to you. They can't tell you where gold manifested from. All they can say is it come from the earth. So, that he, of course, the patriarch, always want to paint the man like God is a man. When we know that God ain't no damn man. But, if you think God is a man, I respect your beliefs. But I'm going to say she, because I know what it is. No more me lying to myself about what's going on. She gave her only begotten son. And the son is a daughter. Everybody know. But the men, it's hard for them to understand that. To explain and understand that. To explain and understand that. You feel me? And what they can't understand, they deem it as being devilish, demonic, and evil. I'm just saying. So, you got to believe in yourself. Basically, this is saying that you believed in yourself. You wanted to experience yourself to the point that you sacrifice yourself here in so many different bodies in any given time space continuum in order so that you can basically bring the consciousness from dark to light. So that you can help them cross over from dark to light, right? The energy, right? And that's what the begotten son is literally masculine, feminine energy, create the consciousness, right? But if you go look it up, it says begotten means to bring a child into existence. Now the child is the son, which is the consciousness. The consciousness is the soul, which is the son. That whosoever believed in him, which is yourself, you got to believe in yourself. You got to have confidence in yourself. You got to believe in yourself that you should not perish, which is true because when you connect yourself, you believe in yourself confidently and you do the spiritual work and you turn yourself from the base metals into gold. You alchemize yourself, your thoughts, your mind, your frequency. You don't perish. Why? Because you go from being immortal to being eternal. Somebody say, Shay, man, I'm in this joint speaking today. I'm sharing that gold. I don't even know what I just said, but I channeled it. It'll come through another day. But I know it was powerful. I wanted to repeat it, but I can't even remember what I just... Something like that. Oh, right. Because when you're immortal means to live forever. That's the moon. We keep going, right? However, we don't need to do that. If we the sun, and we're the sun, because I'm the sun and you the sun, it don't have to be a man. The sun is not a man. If anything, it's going to be a woman because she got the power. The woman got the power. Especially if she know who she is. So, say I'm lying. Bro. I know y'all want to admit it at the men, but we got the power. We give y'all power. That's why if we treating ourselves right and we mess around with a man, they start being powerful. Why you ain't had this power before you had you know what I'm saying? So for real. So that whosoever believed in him shall not perish. You got to believe in yourself. The gold is here. You got to alchemize yourself, believe in yourself, do your shadow work, and you won't perish. Perish means die. Die means ignorant, unconsciousness, ignorant. It means to live in stagnation. That's what perish means. Perish means to live in stagnation. Because anything that can perish, that can just go away like it's nothing, and there's no growth there. And says, but have everlasting life. Yeah, because when you realize that you are gold, and then look at the gold, the nanoparticles that fixes the atmosphere. So you are the nanoparticle. Oh my God. You are the nanoparticle that fixes the atmosphere. So right now we are here fixing the atmosphere. And that's why we have to raise our vibration, our thoughts. That's why we have to cleanse our energy up so that we can be better beacons of light. so that we can heal the atmosphere. So, somebody said, who carries boys and girls for 9 months plus women? For real. For real. For real. Ashe. Last. Ashe. So, that's what I mean by that. So then we're finished with John 3:16. I just wanted to get into that, but I wanted to go to 3:18 real quick, and then that'll be about it, guys. Today was beautiful. Today's lecture was lit. Lit. Yeah, like fire lit. You feel me? What? I say, hey, peace and love to everybody out there, man. From my heart to your heart. You feel me? I'm just out here doing what my soul told me to do. My ego is like, don't tell nobody, keep everything, but I can't. I got to respect my higher power, and I got to do what my higher power guides me to do. Because when it's time for me to go, I'm trying to leave. In order for me to elevate where I need to be, I have to listen to the guidance. So when they say obey, they really don't mean it in a slave type of way. They just mean that you connect with yourself to the point that you can obey your intuition. Because your intuition is God. So, I think I broke that down perfectly. Like, yeah. Ashe. Alright, so, John 3:17 says, for God sent not his son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. Now get this. Now, for God sent, now God is yourself, the magician, right? Now God sent not his son into the world to condemn the world, right? So we ain't here to really basically judge and condemn and all of that. We ain't really here for that, but that the world through him might be saved. But if we tap into ourselves and we anchor in light and we basically form the consciousness, because not everybody here has the ability to form consciousness. They got to have the self-awareness in order to form the consciousness, or they get formed. Either you formed or get formed. Ashe. You feel what I'm saying? Either you form or get formed. You feel me? So, you being yourself, your authentic self, you tapping into the energy and doing the shadow work and becoming a beacon of light and being your authentic self, then through you, they might be saved, right? This means that through you being your authentic, truest, most authentic self, people gonna look at you and they're gonna be like, well, damn, change ain't that bad after all. Doing my shadow work and getting the, you know what I'm saying, being my authentic self ain't that bad after all. Now, so why we waiting on God to change us when we can change us? And then they gonna start putting in the spiritual work to save themselves. Because only you can save you. Because only you can save you. Ashe. Somebody say Ashe. Because only you can save you. So, that was beautiful. This is the last part. 18. So 18. He that believeth on him, right? This is you. He who or she who believes in themselves confidently. You got to believe in yourself. Not that. You got to know who you are. We're past beyond believing in who we might be. You got to know who you are. You got to know it. Now that you've gained this awareness, then you should have, I planted them seeds in you, and you should have full awareness of what you're dealing with here. I could have easily created a group of 9 people and just basically manipulated and hypnotized people. That's what I'm saying, y'all. I got classes. I done took classes on hypnotism. I know how to, it's easy to manipulate you. But I'm not going to do it because that ain't the way I move. I don't move like that. I get my joy out of being an inspiration to people, motivating people. You know, that's my energy. I already did all of that ain't the way to go. So, but he that believeth in him is not condemned, but that believeth not. right, is condemned already. So basically, you condemn yourself when you don't know who you are. When you're living in ignorance and not knowing your true power, you're already condemned. You don't know yourself already. But if you believe in yourself and if you know who you are, then you can't be compressed or you can't be formulated. Ashe. You can't be formulated. Right? So it says, because he have not believed in him, the name of the only begotten Son of God. You got to know that you are a golden child. And you are here with a specific purpose and mission to bring the consciousness from dark to light, from shadow to light, from unconscious to conscious. You gonna wake all them up anyway. Yes, superhero Pisces. Ashe, we are literally superheroes. It's the truth. I was telling them how we basically traverse through the freaking rainbows, the bands of light. Like some of us are specific lords of light. Like I'm Lord of the violet flame. Right? That's why you got to get to know yourself. Which light are you Lord of? Like who do you got to know who you are. I work for the cosmic government. I am the elemental politician. I am the voice of the lost souls and nature. I speak. I am the voice of nature, the ethereal, invisible consciousness. So, I love you. And that's it. Oh, my grandmother left me a message. She said she wanted me to share something with y'all today. I got you, grandmother. I was just about to forget. So my grandmother, she loves to pop up in the lectures, and I give her permission to. And I was just about to forget. But she told me to give y'all this poem that her and my granddad had for their wedding, So my grandmother and my granddad says to tell you guys, love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous. Now, this is a poem. I don't know where they got this poem from. I just know I found it. It popped up. So, love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or conceited or proud or provoked. Love does not keep a record of wrongs. Love is not happy with evil, but is pleased with the truth. Love never gives up. Its faith, hope, and patience never fail. Thank you for sharing with us this precious moment of the day. So thank you for sharing with us, with me and my ancestors, this precious moment of the day. You know what I'm saying? Let's pull a couple of little cards here just to get. But yeah, I broke it down. Look, I just split the deck. Look what came. The first card that came here. I just split the deck. Is the Seven of Swords. Now, what I tell y'all? That we've been here deceiving ourselves this whole entire time. We've been deceiving ourselves. Self-deception, delusion. It says the planner. It's all a part of the divine plan. The planner. Strategy and strategically planning will always help you out of a wormhole of deceiving yourself. Woo! I went in on these tarot decks. You feel me? Let me read it. It says, it's called the planner. It says, strategy and strategically planning will always help you out of a wormhole of deceiving yourself. You must plan your way out if you seek to make it through. So, it's time to start going with the divine plan and seeing ourselves up out of this wormhole of deceiving ourselves. You feel me? Ashe. And here's what else came. The High Priestess. Now, I've been talking about the High Priestess this whole time. The link between the spiritual and the physical. You know what? She has the Akasha records and she has the memory. You know why they call the High Priestess the gatekeeper? Right? The divine gatekeepers. Because they hold the book of life. They got the Akasha. Every true divine High Priestess has the key. Right? The key and the actual book. Like the Hierophant has the key, the High Priestess has the actual book of records inside her vessel. That's why people go to the divinities like me to get their information. So, you know, the High Priestess, man, that's the love. That's my love right there. Look, it says the High Priestess is a ordained psychic medium who has the book of life and is deeply intertwined in both worlds. Her toxic trait is that she knows everything and can't be fooled. If you are a man who pulled this card, just know that your woman already knows. You will come out better speaking secret into truth. Somebody say Ashe. Damn. The High Priestess don't play. So if you think the High Priestess don't know, they know. They know, especially to the men out there who are blessed with a High Priest. Because I'm telling you, they rare. True, pure High Priestess, they so rare. Like, they're very rare. And when you come across them, you need to cherish them, boy. Like you would cherish yourself. Like you would cherish yourself. I cherish all true organic. You know, I got to. You know, I got to. So look, y'all. We got 2 more cards. I shuffled the deck. Look what we got here. The Sun. The Sun. The Sun on Sunday. Look at this card. It's beautiful, by the way. There's sunflowers on here. The sunflowers stand for like front line energy. Like the sunflowers are like, they're the ones who basically get their feet dirty so they can get the most heat, so that they can spread the knowledge and the wisdom to the rest of the flowers in the flower kingdom or the flower queendom. You feel what I'm saying? And then you have, now I think these look like rams. These might be rams. I don't know why my subconscious mind put rams on it. I can't, I don't know. But rams mean like, I did a lecture on rams. I think they stand for like, I forget. Don't give me the line about what the ram represent. The ram represent the divine feminine. Her fallopian tubes. Yeah. Yeah. It also represents like fire energy, the soul. The soul. So here you got presents and you got gifts on here. You know what I'm saying? They had the beats, a little boom, 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 boom. So it says the sun is absolutely beautiful in this image. In this image, your imagination. If you have received this card, then you have found success in all of your accomplishments. And now it is time to relax as you fill your surroundings with joyful gifts. This is a happy time for you with a fresh start. So take the awareness I just gave you and basically enjoy your fresh start and your new freaking lease on life. It says, let your light shine. Let your light shine, because you are the sun, and the sun always shines on purpose. Clarity is always a blessing. So I just brought enlightenment and clarity. So I just brought enlightenment and clarity. A clear yes. A clear yes. Clearly. What the hell? A clear yes. And then they came out with this, guys. Now remember, I said that you are the soul, the consciousness tricking itself. You can't make this up. Let's check it out. This one is called the Mind Trap. Right? This card is called the Mind Trap. It's the 8 of Swords. The 8 of Swords deals with your intellect and your intellectual abilities. So, the Mind Trap. The Mind Trap, and all it takes is a change of your belief systems. Damn. Enlightenment. Somebody say, Ashe. I'm about to go make me a smoothie. I'm about to go make me a smoothie after this. We ended up combining 11-11 to 1-1. So look, it says the Mind Trap, and all it takes is a change of your belief systems to escape. Although soul is the sun, right? The sun is soul. That's why it's Lord Hika soul, right? The sun is soul. So although soul has itself in a mental prison, it doesn't have to be a self-made trap sprung by you, the creator, in a spiritual mental multiverse. What the freak? Oh yeah, we got up to 30K likes, y'all. Hey, 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 hey. We got up to 30K likes in here. Hey. Oh, let me put my email in here one more time, just in case, for the free book, just in case people did take me up on the challenge. Just in case. Now, this is for just that particular reason. You know what I'm saying? Just that particular reason. Ashe. Yes, we got up to 30K. Yes, and we had shit. At one point in time, we had 200 people in here, y'all. At one point in time, we had 200 people, man. And that's what I call support. Thank you. That came from you guys sharing. That's what I'm telling you. That came from you liking. That came from you sharing. That didn't come from nothing I did. That didn't come from nothing I did. That came from you all. Thank you. Because I couldn't have that a moment without you. I couldn't share it without you. And I couldn't experience it without you. Like this right here, thank you, at 44. I appreciate it. I couldn't have done it without you. I couldn't have done it without you. So the sun is the consciousness that is aware of itself, that has tricked its own self. Although soul has itself in a mental prison, it doesn't have to be a self-made trap sprung by you, the creator. Wow. That's crazy. John 3:16. Let's get one more card. Let's see. We got the hangman card on here. Let's see what they're talking about here. Here's the hangman card. It's a little brutal, by the way. Yeah, this card is freaking beautiful. So it says, from this perspective, the hangman is about trials, tribulations, and sacrifices. Now, did I not say that the sun, the pure light, sacrificed itself down here? That we playing a trick on ourselves, a mind trick, an illusion. You can't make it up, y'all. At this point, I need a standing ovation. That's what I'm saying. At this point, spirit I need a standing ovation. It says, from this perspective, the hangman is about trials, tribulations, and sacrifices. At this point, you have ran enough tests, and it would do you one better to release mindsets and beliefs that don't serve you, so you can view this situation from a higher perspective. You would be insane to stay in that same position. Ashe. Now listen, guys. We're going to end it at that. That was freaking beautiful. I just murked this lesson today. Ashe. Peace. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. What SpongeBob say? I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Take me to the king, y'all. I'm gone. Yeah, we got up here. We got up there. Man, listen, I love y'all, man. I hope y'all had fun in church today, because church was absolutely amazing for me today. And I loved sharing the message. Thank you for any cash apps. Thank you for any orders, because I see I got a few books, 2 book sales. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And Ashe. You know what I'm saying? Ashe. You know what I'm saying? Peace. Peace. Peace.